Hey there, welcome to another video. This time we're going to be debunking a pretty interesting series of tweets that I found. Some of which are on Rial, some of which are on Ron Toye, so on and so forth. So it's gonna be a hodgepodge of exposures today. So with that in mind, let's go on ahead and get on into it. Alright, so first of all, right here, what we have is something from Jordan Eshelman, and so he basically posted the following. This was the other night. So let me see here. Just when my heart couldn't be any more broken, you just had to keep stomping. I think even stomping on the pieces, didn't you? Hashtag Monica Rial. Glad to know your dark side has been freed now. Now we get to see the Monica we don't see at conventions and press events, because something that really interests me is the fact that these guys put an image on. They put an image on for press events as well as other things, and so, you know, when they're at conventions, they're all buddy, but behind closed doors, they're a completely different person. It's quite interesting. So yeah, so hashtag heartbroken, and then here's the tweet from Rial herself. Unfortunately, there are too many untalented, lazy, garbage people in the world. They'd rather make up conspiracy theories than actually work to be successful. Okay, here's the thing. If we're garbage people, what does that make you? You yourself are... you yourself are a broken person like the rest of us. So don't you dare try to talk like you're higher than the rest of us, cause you're not. Ah, jeez. Anyway, moving on. Let's go on ahead and check out actually, first of all, I actually sent these to Nick Ricada as well as Mr. Gray, but I figured why not just share them on here too. So let me see. Where is it? Okay. So, let's go ahead and just keep going on. Now, this is actually a series of messages that I sent, Nick Ricada, just so that, you know, he could see them, as well as, because I knew I was doing a video on this, and so I'd be able to, you know, keep them all organized and stuff like that. It's better than just emailing myself links, of this stuff. So anyway. Not really sure why they did this, but anyway, they are harassing me, so I blocked them for my safety. Basically, go away. Marzgurl, you just can't take the criticism brought about by your hot takes. Hashtag I stand with Vic. Hashtag KickVic. Hashtag be there in court. And then a screenshot. At Marzgurl, why are you randomly blocking people? Again, just a simple question, and she responds with this: safety from harassment and peace of mind. Yeah, about that. Let's just say something interesting happened with Ron Toye that I'll be showing in a minute or so. Well, assuming I remember to send that tweet off. But anyway. Alright, so next one. Let's see. So, Monica Rial and Ron Toye are back at it again with the Twitter arguments. Do they have anything better to do than fight with strangers over the internet? Like maybe consulting with a lawyer and getting the heck off Twitter. Hashtag I stand with Vic. Hashtag soy boy. Hashtag kick Monica. Alright, so let's take a look at these screenshots. So this actually continues on from the previous one that I put. So anyway, unfortunately there are too many untalented, lazy, garbage people in the world. They'd rather make up conspiracy theories than actually work to be successful. Now this is a deflection tactic. It's really just something to say, hey, I'm better than all of you. You know, I can't be held accountable for this. You guys are just stupid. So anyway, so this isn't harassment in your eyes, right? Because you're saying it. And then Ron, Mr. Toye, or Mr. Soye, I should say, comes in. No, you see, she isn't tagging those people. She is simply mentioning her opinion. Major hypocrisy right there, my friend. Major hypocrisy. Oh my goodness. But anyway, When you add someone, that's when it becomes harassment, or when you go to their page and comment on their posts. So Mr. Toye, you're essentially saying, and by extension Monica, you're essentially saying that if someone has a different opinion than you, or even voices their opinion to you, that's harassment? I got news for you, man and woman. It ain't. It ain't. Harassment is simply when you threaten someone's livelihood. And asking people questions or even voicing their opinion is as far away from a threat as you can get. But you're too delusional to realize that. Moving on. So she's just scared to add people. It's okay though. If I accuse someone of sexual harassment without any proof after years past, I'd probably be scared to add people too. So that's the person who's too afraid to use their real name on Twitter. What? You don't know that? What right do you have to... Oh my gosh. Seriously, you think... My gosh, I think I finally found my groove for these videos, guys, but some of these people's comments are just very stupid. But anyway, get the heck out of here, scrub. You call people scrubs, but you hide behind your beta husband. Nice. You're just jealous because he's hot as heck and more man than you will ever meet. I feel ya, I'd be jealous too. Okay, so now you're resorting to childish tactics. You're not having an actual discussion or giving actual responses. You are behaving, Monica, like a 5-year-old. You are behaving like a 5-year-old child. Or actually, I'll give 5-year-olds credit. At least they, you know, I don't know. I mean, oh my gosh. If I had to guess, I'd probably she's behaving like a teenager at this point. But anyway. Any more? No. Okay, so moving on to the next one. This is actually the last one here. You heard right. Chris Sabat is very good friends with Dominique Sky, one of Vic's accusers. And let's not forget this little private conversation Sabat had. Think it's a conspiracy? Sure looks like it. Hashtag I stand with Vic and hashtag Chris Sabat. Now, people were, to give you guys some context on this, Chris was basically saying that this cosplayer was really hot. And so, when Chris was supposed to be married and stuff like that, and people started going off on him for it. And so, listen to this. If you read her tweet, she's referring to the new movie where Bulma makes wishes to be younger. What I was saying is that Bulma doesn't have to be younger to be attractive. Also, at Dominic Sky is an adult, and she's also my friend. Please stop stirring up this hateful nonsense. Here's the thing. Okay, the major hypocrisy in this is, here's the thing. So, the moment you go on ahead and do this, and you issue an apology, it's fine. But the moment Vic Mignogna is accused of these things, and he apologizes, people don't accept that. Double standard aplenty, if you ask me. Moving on. And then, this last thing is a conversation between him and Evan. Between this guy named Evan. Evan, I know you and you're a smart guy, but you need to understand that this is a very personal matter. For many of us, and that I can't talk publicly about this for various reasons. But you should respect the fact that I know a lot more about this man than most people, and I know which is the right side to be on. I would recommend you be patient and wait until you know more details before passing judgment on me. Because I know you, I can say this to you privately. Vic is not the innocent person he wants you to believe he is. He's an actor. Remember that. Last I checked, you all were actors. I mean, you guys are all literally voice actors. It's in the job title. And, I mean, are you serious with this? Oh my gosh, are you this dense, Chris? Are you this dense? I won't hold my breath through the response because I already know what it's gonna be. Hey, this is actually a little addendum that I'm actually adding on. I'm recording this after the original video was done. was done, but I completely forgot to include this bit, so I'll probably put it somewhere in the middle of the video. But this basically confirms that Kaylin Saucedo, aka Marzgurl, is basically leading this entire boycott. So she's both not just leading the KickVic movement, but she's also leading the boycott against Anime Matsuri, and HawaiiCon. So anyway, well, I think it was HawaiiCon originally, but I can't exactly remember now. It's been a few days. But anyway, how does retweeting someone else's tweet about a boycott make me the leader of a boycott? This might be the reason. And the link is actually open up here. And of course, it takes us back to the to where she comes up with the hashtag KickVic itself. And stuff like that. So, and then she, of course, denies that I am in no way leading the boycott. Leading the boycott. This guy actually has the same exact idea that I have. My gosh, you just can't help yourself, can you? Plaintiff's attorney is going to tear you apart. You've been and still are your own worst enemy. I feel sorry for your inadvertent launch of a PR nightmare. Now I'm getting popcorn and watching your remorseless twit get what's coming. And honestly, I'm right there with him. I am right there with him. I mean, every single time that these guys shoot themselves in the foot, on Twitter, I'm just laughing away. I'm laughing away, pointing at the screen, laughing hysterically. And I'm not gonna lie, it is so entertaining. It is so entertaining to see these guys coming apart at the seams. I know that's a really bad thing to say, but I mean it's really entertaining to me. So so yeah, that's the little addendum that I wanted to post. And now back to the video itself. Found it. So anyway, so this is actually coming from Supergirl, who's another really good YouTuber about this stuff. Something bad has really happened with her though. I mean nothing against her, it's just something really bad has come up, and I found out about it this morning and it made me very angry. But anyway, I'm not even gonna try to imitate her voice, but anyway. Ooh, someone got papers. We were hoping for the other kind, but this works too. Hey Ron, it's still a court order. Teary-eyed emoji, and then, tags a lot of people in it. So let's go on ahead and look at this, shall we? Wait, I almost missed it. You can't delete anything right now? Sounds like someone received some papers. And if you guys have been keeping up with Nick Rekieta, you know exactly what papers he received. But in case you haven't, he's essentially gotten some court papers, or a subpoena or something like that. I didn't receive a summons to court. I did get a letter requesting to not delete anything pertaining to him, and I am happy to comply. And then let me see. I don't really know why she shared this, but anyway. Twitter has reported that it received 1,494 requests for user information from US authorities in 2012, and 1,735 requests in 2013. In the second half of 2013, the most recent time period for which data is available, Twitter reported that 55% of the requests were from subpoenas, 7% through other court orders, 26% came through search warrants, and 12% came through other ways. Twitter says that, quote, non-public information about Twitter users is not released except as lawfully required by appropriate legal process, such as a subpoena, court order, or other valid legal process. Except in emergencies, quote, involving the danger of death or serious physical injury to a person. Facebook says it requests a warrant from a judge to disclose a user's, quote, messages, photos, videos, wall posts, and location information. But it will supply basic information, such as a user's email address, or the IP addresses of the computers from which someone recently accessed an account under a subpoena. So basically, what this means is if Ron posted any of this stuff using a work computer, he's basically dead in the water. They're gonna be able to find all of that information thanks to this. But yeah, so last thing I wanted to cover is this actually. So like I said, I found this morning, and this really made me mad. So attention. poll, which is an acronym for a main KickVic website. I believe it's I want to say it's pretty ugly little liars or something like that. I don't exactly remember, but I think that's what it is. Has now leaked at I'm Supergirl 11's real name and is spreading it online. There's a strong possibility they could start targeting her family like they have with that Umbrella guy. Oh my gosh, I had no idea that started happening. If Umbrella guy, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry about that. No matter what side you're on, please do not stoop this low. Hashtag I stand with Vic. Hashtag KickVic. And then of course someone asked what is poll. Pretty ugly little liar. Really toxic. Just check the Vic Mignogna thread. And then I put, okay, now this is illegal. These people could be sued or even fall on incarcerated. And then facepalm. Oh boy! So it seems the drama continues. My friends. Ah, jeez. Oh jeez. So it seems as though the drama is going to continue far beyond this point. In fact, Nick Rikita in a live stream, he mentioned that the court documents that are going to be sent out evidently are going to be available to the public, and honestly, I'd love to read them. I would love to read them and just see what they're going after them for. Nick said that he was going to start reading them as well on the next stream he does on Vic or something like that, like whenever they're available. The other guys are also probably gonna do it too, and we're gonna keep fighting the fight, and we're gonna keep going until Vic wins. Until Vic is we're gonna keep fighting the good fight, until Vic wins this, and, until then, I'll try to keep you guys up to date as best as I can, and, yeah, hashtag I stand with Vic, and, go check the other guys out, show them some love, tell them Mark sent you, and, yeah, God bless, and, see you later.